Welcome back to Digimon World Randomized? No, Digimon World Next Order Randomized Part 35. I forgot to do this last time, but I should really give these chips to someone. Oh, I can give all of them to Bolt. Oh, that works. Yeah, welcome back. We're gonna do Rena stuff today, and we're gonna do Mekumon stuff. So let's go for Mekumon first. Yeah, I starting this part off a little bit differently than ones before, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because today, and for this video, I'm standing up for myself. Okay, it's time that I stood up for myself, and by that I mean I have a standing desk, and I'm standing while I record this one. So. I know I have a lot of recordings to do today, so I'm like, I should make sure that I'm doing it healthily and responsibly, which means standing, even if I don't like to do it. So, yeah. The energy is going to be a little bit different. It's not really. I think I've done multiple recordings in this series standing. I just really didn't want to today. I really would prefer if I didn't have to, but, you know, gotta be healthy. I don't remember how much more is left in the Mekumon one. Did you find anything? What? A different world? I'm probably being targeted? I know it shouldn't bother me, but everything about Mekumon is a 3D model except for its eyes, and even the coloring and the design style I can see is definitely from the Digimon Tri style. And now I'm upset. I get why, right? But it's just specifically, the eyes almost look like, I can't describe it. Amateurish is the wrong way to describe it. They have that same bright palette that all of the Tri designs have, where they just everything looks much brighter. Almost washed out a little bit. I can't describe it. All right. Human eye. There you are. Why is it all white Digimon? What? That's so weird. Don't move. We're using a force field, so any attempts to resist will be futile. So, Sorcerermon instead of Sorcerymon, Ice Leomon instead of Pangemon, and then Cubimon parentheses Silver. What are we doing with the naming conventions here? You're with us. Why? Ugh. What the? I said don't move. Ah! You fool. How could you? With one hit. Alright. Oh, it's Cold Garchmon. Sure. Level 35. Yeah, I could have done this a lot earlier. I just, I kept forgetting. It's kind of out of the way. Just like that orange in the background. Huh? Where am I? You're a human. Have you gotten your memory back? Memory. I remember. I'm sorry. I'm being called back to the other world. Farewell. Thanks. Did we not fight Mekumon? Mekumon placed something on the ground before disappearing. They placed it? They put it down? Feely Prudenite. You cleared the add-on scenario Mekumon's riddle. Okay, I guess so. I really thought there was a Mekumon fight. Interesting. Alright. Well, off to Rena now. Unless, the Mekumon is, post-game, and as soon as I, leave, I'll get an email. I'm just waiting for the email. No? Okay. Alright. Well, that was Mekumon's story. It's just kind of weird and garbled. That's what it is. I believe Next Order's release, especially the Vita release, but I believe the English release as well, I think it came out before Tri finished. I don't remember when Adventure Tri had its last movie. 2018, I want to say? I just thrown a complete guess. I have no idea. It's been so long. Tri was an experience. I just remember being so hopeful for part 1. Even part 2 I didn't really like, but I was like, it's fine. You can shrug it off. Part 3 I was like, okay, it took a long way to get there, but I liked the conclusion there. Surely they wouldn't just make this pointless, and then in episode 4 they were like, hey, we made it pointless. And then 5 I was just like, I don't care. 6 I was like, whatever. I was just so over it by the end. I think at the end of 5 I had like come to terms with it, and I was like, this is not going to be a good series, I don't think. Oh, I am still fucking on the Digistock part. Oh. Alright, well that shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, well. Hold on. Emergency meeting. Another accident happened. I don't think it's that bad yet, but we need a strategy meeting at my house. Okay. We'll talk about that in a second. But how many Digistocks do I have? They should be near the top. Tell me I didn't like sell all of them. 14? God damn it. Alright, let's start this one while I'm here. Sorry, but there was something I needed to tell you. There's a strange signal coming from one of the ships in Mod Cape. Picked it up too, it's not something I've seen before. Noir doesn't know what it is. It probably means a different Digimon from a different world or dimension. Right. Sounds likely. It only appeared for a short while, so we weren't able to verify anything.
Got it.
Strange signal. Something must have happened in Mod Cape, so it needs investigating. Digimon from another world. Hasn't this happened to you before, Nick? Oh yeah, you met that May thingy, cat-like Digimon or whatever it is. Certainly possible there's a connection. In that case, it would be best if you go, Nick. Nothing beats experience. We'll prepare in case we pick up a signal elsewhere. I'm really sorry we always have to rely on you, but thanks. Okay, so there is still more to this, even though it said I cleared the scenario. Because they're fucking liars! Liar! Okay. No mail or anything about it? Alright. I don't even know which part of Mod Cape am I going to? Like, what? Okay. So for the Digistock thing, I think the best option for me... Actually, I can't grow Digistocks, can I? I don't think I can. Let me double check. But yeah, I think the best course of action is just to massacre the people in Nye Plains. I can't think of a better way to deal with it. Okay, let's see. I cannot. Only training items. Oh, that does remind me. I gotta grab the mandrakes for my storage too. Okay, we gotta do this the hard way. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Am I grabbing from here again? Training food? Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I've got a couple. I've got 6. I think that's enough for the nectar I have left. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just trying to make sure that they don't die on me. I feel like I've reached my pinnacle here, my peak, for strength in this, and I'd rather not have to replicate it. That is the unfortunate part about Next Order, is that you really get to a point where you're like, well, with the way everything is scaled, I really, really can't afford to have another generation. Like, I guess I could, if I had one more generation, I guess I could, like, finally get to, like, true max stats, but I'm like, I don't need them, so there's no reason to. Yep. So, these enemies should have a chance to drop Digimushrooms. Because I think they replaced the... Who's normally here? I forget what Digimon you normally fight. I know Numon's that night. Oh, Gobrymon. So I think they can drop meat, bandages, recoveries. Oh, all this beginner shit. I know that if I fight... I know if I fight in the other area, they have a higher chance to drop green mushrooms, but I don't need those. So I don't want to fight there. This might not be a good idea, though. I think the chance for them dropping here is actually pretty low. Alright, you know what? We're going to check out Grindosaur. It's been a while. Boltmon was the last thing I searched. Let's see. Digistock? Is that what it's all? Is that what it's called? Digital Tamers 2? Oh, that's right. It's funny that they added information for Digital Tamers 2. Items. Food. Okay, so Digistock. Let's see. Goblymon can drop it. Auroramon can drop them. Numon can drop them. I think Numon might be more reliable. And it shows all the spawns that they have, but that's worthless to me because they've been replaced by fish. Okay. Maybe it makes more sense to fight over here. It's like a smaller area. But I should be able to fight more at once. Wow, wow. Or, still one-on-one. Alright, not a good start. Yeah, I think it, as much as I hate it, I think it might be better to come back at night, because I know the new Mon like to group up a little bit better. I could like fight everyone I go on the way, or everyone I see on the way, but not getting a lot of success so far. Fuck. They just have so many different items they can drop. I'm trying to think of a better area. See, I can't think of any. They just don't really group up here. MP disc, god damn it. Alright, and we'll do this. Alright, enjoy this mandrake and soda. You fucking weirdos. Oh, no excellent.
Yeah, this seems good. Better make
I also wish they could just like let you make more than one at a time. Because this isn't very filling, I don't think.
Yeah, wonder if we can use this.
Also, it just sounds like I'm boiling. Like I made this soup.
Taste your food.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just gonna vaguely walk towards Mod Cape, try and get Mekumon stuff happening, and just like when it's after 4, I can come back here. Because I know normally the Auroramon drop it, but again, they don't really group up either. So this makes it difficult. I don't know what Digimushrooms replaced either. Like, I don't know what in the overworlds Digimushrooms replaced, so I don't know if I could, like, even reliably hunt for them. It is kind of weird that they don't, it's kind of weird that they don't let you, plant them. That feels strange. Like, I mean, you can still plant mushrooms, right? Am I crazy? I don't know where Mekumon is, so I'm just going to start with this one, because this one's a dead end, and then we'll go the other way. Oh, I guess I can... Oh, well. I think I found him. So this weird camera work. Oh. No! Not the Black Agumon! They're innocent! How could you? How could you? Oh, he's awake. Do I know you? Well, whatever. What am I doing here? I don't know. Look at this placement. I'm confused, but I'm not sure what I'm confused about. Do you know? Just like I'm studying them. I don't know why, but I feel kind of annoyed. Can you help me? Maybe you need an antivirus program. What's that? Sounds like it could work. You never know unless you try. So let's try. Use an antivirus program on Agumon Black. Oh, I feel loads better. My memory's coming back to me. There was a Digimon. I'd never seen it before. It was surrounded by a strange aura. When I passed through here, my head started feeling fuzzy. It doesn't look right in the background. Use the antivirus program on the remaining Digimon in the area. I remember everything. Yeah, it had this weird aura around it. The aura became stronger and stronger, and then the Digimon disappeared. I like how you can see the individual scales. Not scales, that's not the right. You can like see the texture on Black Agumon. Alright, let's see. New signal. Infinite Cauldron. Okay. Well, that's pretty far away from where I want to be. So that's less exciting. But still not quite nighttime, so I guess I have to. I should really buy more autopilots of my own. I keep relying on Biomon. It's just stressful. I keep constantly feeling like I'm low on them. I have more than enough money to spare. I don't know why. I just keep like only getting the free ones. Again, it's that min-maxing life. But I was gonna say, I guess I can talk about this. I found a WonderSwan emulator. I got it working and tested because I plan to play the Digimon WonderSwan games. I still don't know what the WonderSwan is. It seems like it was, from what I can gather, and someone can correct me, I'm sure someone knows about this in the comments. It seems like it was like a Game Boy Color, but made by Bandai, so it was exclusively like Bandai things, but I don't even know how many games were on it, to be honest. But it seems like Bandai made 2 attempts at a console. It was like the WonderSwan and the WonderSwan Color, and then they dropped out. So there's a couple different Digimon games on there. I believe there's So Digimon originally tried to copy the Pokemon thing where it's like, oh, let's release 2 versions, but they did it in like a dumb way. So they did Digimon Tamer Anthode and Cathode Tamers. There were 2 different games, and then there's like a different I think those are for the original WonderSwan and the WonderSwan Color. They released what is the actual name of this again? I think it's Digimon Tamer Anthode and Cathode Tamer on the same cartridge. Digimon version, whatever the fuck that means. Like, I think that's it. Then there's Digimon, I think Tag Tamers and O2. Let me see. I actually have the folder up. I'm spewing too much like old information. Yeah, there's Anode and Cathode Tamers. Digimon version. I believe it was released in Hong Kong, and then that's why the English translation is for it. And then there's Digimon 02 D1 Tamers, Digimon Adventure 02 Tag Tamers, Digimon Digital Monster card game for the WonderSwan. Those are the 4 I have. I'm gonna try the Anode and Cathode Tamer one first. Oh my god! Wait. I hope this isn't needed. I didn't know that this was. I just noticed a file that just says Digicode chart. I opened it up, and it's the Digimon alphabet, like all those like fucking glyphs and hieroglyphics mapped to their actual like letters. I've never noticed that before. There are 52 letters here, I think, because there's different ones for capital letters and different ones for lowercase letters, and I've never seen this before. But I guess I could translate it with this information. I hope it's not required. Anyway, I just figured a lot of people hadn't seen those games, myself included. Whoops, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to close a window. But yeah, I figured most people hadn't seen them. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a go. I want to try to play every single Digimon game. I think I'm a certified expert. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Why is there a random Where Groom on here? What a weird angle. What? How? How could I not even last 10 seconds? Who was that? Snap out of it. Did it have a strange aura around it? Hold on, I'll help you. Who the heck are you? Arrgh! Oh, its eyes are closed. Interesting. Oh my god, Grand Kawagamon. He can't be stopped. Except for this part where we stop it real quick. It's probably going to use a special move. Yep. That's what I would have done. Double Scissor Claw. Does even more damage to your defense, I think. I'm trying to remember what the move does in Digimon World 2, because I think, weirdly enough, Kawagumon's Scissor Claw was like one of the most busted moves in the game. I don't remember why. Use an antivirus program. What am I doing? Who are you? Did you help me? Ow, it hurts to move. Ugh, I remember now. Digimon just appeared out of nowhere. So I was looking at it, my head started to feel fuzzy, so I thought it was an enemy and attacked. That's why I ended up like this. I couldn't even leave a mark on it, even though it wasn't all that big. I wouldn't call it tiny, though. It was kind of fuzzy looking and orange. Oh yeah, I remember what it left, or when it left it mumbled something. Something like, not give Fang. I'm not sure. And this strange aura surrounded it and disappeared. Sorry, but that's all I can remember because I was defeated so quickly. Okay, I'm out of here. If you're going to go after that Digimon, watch your back. Thanks, man. Why is Maycrackmon doing hate crimes? Why is it only targeting black Digimon? I got one. There was a new signal from the bus terminal in Server Desert. Coda's heading there now. Can you head there? Coda? Oh, fuck. He's going to lose again. We better get there quickly. He's not cut out for this. Okay. Let me buy more autopilots so that my peace of mind can be at ease. Alright, Kazumon.
What is it?
Or something for me, you're as friendly as ever. Show you the secret of my Tao starts. Materials of my art change depending on day and time. Remember the rules and there's something you're aiming for.
May I?
Strength chip. Do you want to exchange it for a stamina chip? Oh, that's kind of pointless. You can exchange your chips. I mean, there doesn't even seem like there's a benefit to it. It's just like a 1-to-1. And it's determined by like time of day? That seems so fucking pointless. No, I'm good, thanks. That's weird. Okay. So we gotta go to the bus terminal in the Wastelands. Or not the Wastelands, the server desert. I don't remember which one is bus terminal, so I'm just taking a shot in the dark. This is Tower Roads, that's not right. Let's see. Hallowed Hall goes to Logic Volcano, Noise Storm, Server Cemetery, Tower Road, Bus Terminal. Oh, actually, wait, it is the next area. That's fun. I was right! Also, like, what is with these Caramon's programming where they will attack whatever you are no matter what? That seems weird. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna fight them? I can barely move.
What?
Something's flowing in my head. No. What's happening?
What?
How can its power work on Yukimura? Rah! Don't worry. I have protagonist powers.
Yeah.
You're just in the nick of... Actually, scratch that. Stay back. Rah! No, you don't. Mari, Nick, this isn't working. Time to change our approach. But fine, Rika, just hold on a bit longer. Hang in there, Yukimura. I'm trying. Will not forgive White Fang. What did Kakashi do? Or his dad, I think.
Aw, man.
Phew, it's gone. But you just said, aw, man. Rika, Yukimura, your lifesavers.
Yep.
It's too much for us to handle. Let's head back to Digimon's house. Okay. Oh, but not me? You didn't take me with you? What the fuck? That's so rude. Alright. I see. This is worse than I expected. This is probably connected to Meikumon you met. It's quite developed, but still very cat-like. Maybe it's a digivolve form. We had that pretty much figured out. Thanks, Tamari. Can you shut the fuck up? Helpful answers only, please. Jeez, Mameo, relax. It's so aggressive. Okay.
That's right.
According to my analysis, it's a Digimon from another dimension that can negatively affect those around it. Fits in with the information you got. Your next partner wasn't affected by the negative order. Mari, Rika, Koda, and Yukimura went in first. They all ended up getting beaten pretty badly. Or pretty bad, huh? Get wrecked, losers. Its negative energy got stronger with the Digivolution, which we'd predicted, but it was much more than we expected. Looks as though the antivirus programs have an effect against the negative energy. Maybe from a different world, but still a Digimon, so I'm not surprised the program has some sort of effect. It's glad it at least has some effect anyway.
I wonder.
Still, it looks doubtful that we could force reincarnation or interfere with its programming. You're right, we need to defeat it, after which it would take some time to input a program. Even so, we'd only have time to apply the antivirus program and create a field. About that, I'd like to give something a try.
Yes.
Yukimura. Ah! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's that? We managed to get some particles from its body. Despite the small amount, even I can feel the effects of the negative energy. It's like concentrated darkness that goes far beyond anything I expected. Wow, go Koda, when did you manage this? Couldn't get the conversation we had before we left out of my head. When Mirai was talking about how the negative energy might not have an effect on humans or their partner Digimon, Lush asked if it was because of her. Are you right? Are you telling me? We're saying we need to try a few things out. Now I see. I said if Koda and I went at the Digimon full throttle, we might be able to take a chunk out of it. Yukimura and I are totally in sync with each other. We're connected on a deep level, mentally even. Alright, relax. I get it. You did nothing during the main story, and now you have to make up for it. I get it. You wasted Gallantmon. Okay, we get it. Oh, yeah, she said it too. Talmon's in pain, so we'll get it to touch Lush. Oh, this hurt Talmon. Let's give it to Lush. Oh, great. Do I have to bring Lush along for this? Oh boy, my favorite. What the? How is this possible? Lush expels negative energy? I disagree. I think she's a magnet for it.
What a shock.
Now this is a surprise. Seriously? Can I defeat that Digimon? I don't know if Lush can completely suppress negative energy, but with an antivirus program she may have a chance.
That's true.
Right, your turn, Suzuki. It's too dangerous for Lush to go straight in by herself, so no iron, I will act as decoys. Then I'll hit it with the antivirus program. Finally, you're up again, Nick. While the negative energy is being suppressed, you fight it. Excellent. Next time it appears, we'll be ready. Huh? It's back, and it's close. The old cableway in Nye Plains. Let's do this. Well, I had to go to Nye Plains anyway. So I don't, like, I think this only triggers, like, I think you can do half the Meikumon stuff before you beat the game, and I think this part only triggers after you beat it. It is funny because, yeah, this must have been before Try finished, because I don't think they have any of the final forms for Meikumon. They only have Meikrackmon. Because Meikumon has so many evolutions. Like, for a Digimon that's like the partner of self-inserts, it has so many forms. Because it has Meikumon, it has I guess it has weaker forms too. I don't know if the baby or in training forms are canon, but I know it has Meikumon and there's Meikrackmon, but there's like another version, and then there's a virus version and a vaccine version, and then also there's Orndynemon, which is Evangelionmon. Just so many fucking forms. Which way is the old cableway? Course path. Oh. 2 old cableway. Power plant number 2. Oh, it just went back to its original area. Okay. Sometimes I have trouble reading that map. Yeah, I'm not a big Meikumon fan. I don't really like the Maine Coon cat design. I don't really like its evolutions. I just don't really care about it. But I tend to not really like the Beast Digimon that much, so that's mostly on me. I think Meikumon's forms are for everyone who ever said, for everyone who's ever upset that Gatomon turned into a human angel instead of staying a cat. Well, here's your fucking cat Digimon.
I'll do it.
Over to you, Lush. Yeah, leave this to me. I'm gonna do my best and stuff. That's the spirit. I'm gonna create a distraction. I'm glad Meikrackmon didn't see them just like walk directly in front of its eyesight. Like, its back is to a wall. Like, it would have had to see you. Actually, you know what? I kind of take it back. The more I look at it, this actually is a pretty cool design. I'm not, like, it's still not my favorite, but I don't think I like dislike it or anything. I just, like, if I got it, I would be like, all right, whatever. Like, I wouldn't be thrilled, but there are worse designs to get. Its gauntlets kind of look like Gabumon Kazuna, like the final evolution. Like, the color palette looks kind of similar, like a dark. I think for them it's more of like a purple, but for Gabumon it's like a darker blue, and then the yellow accents. Wait, is that a Digivolve Meikumon? Yes, dude. Like, we just had this conversation. What do you mean? Rah. What do you want with this world? As the enforcer, I'll make you answer. Should I go now? Grah. Oh, I guess that was their distraction. He wasn't actually questioning it. Whoa. We've got it where we want it. Your turn, Nick. Yeah, God forbid anyone else do anything. It's Mega Kabuterimon. That's so anticlimactic. It's like, go! We've got it. We can finally beat it. Just Mega Kabuterimon. And I dotted them? Oh, you're so fucked. There we go. Great. Didn't even get a special move off. Oh, the sad music's playing. Groong.
What?
Did we win? Where? Who? The White Fang. Oh. Sorry, I gotta write something down. I see now. I'm back here. I've caused problems for everyone again, haven't I? I'm so sorry. How can I explain? It all started this last time I came here. I was being followed, and I somehow ended up in a different dimension. Or a different, I mean this dimension. In the past, my power caused a big disturbance in my world, apparently. I don't remember anything about it, but it's probably true. After that, I was sought for evil purposes by an organization called the White Fang. White Fang came after me, using a device to cross dimensions and block my, or field, to block my powers. Suffered from shock as a result of switching dimensions, making me lose my memory and unable to control my powers. You've all helped me out a lot, but it's too late for me to go back to my own world. In order to let me escape, my human partner fell into a trap, and now is in the organization's hands. I was heading to their base to save my partner. Sounds like you've had it rough. Their base contributed a trap for me, but I destroyed it. I was close to saving my partner, but the White Fang had another trick up their sleeve. Because I was unable to control my powers, they captured me and used that device to send me to another dimension. Also, I almost got them, but they had another trick up their sleeve. I won't tell you what that trick was or go into any detail, just don't worry about it. It worked. I used my partner's power to Digivolve, but I was still unable to stop the device in time. That's how I ended up here. It was an extraordinary coincidence that I ended up back here in the same place. Perhaps it's because subconsciously I needed your help and my powers brought me here. What's your plan now? Go back to your world and try the same thing again? Of course. I'll go with you. We can rescue your partner together. God, please take her. Get her out of here. Appreciate the offer, but that's not possible. My power allows me only me and me alone to travel back to my world. Seems this dimension and mine are connected, but I don't know for sure. The only thing that can send me back to where I belong is a strong bond I share with my partner. I see you all understand that bond. Time for me to go. I'll never forget you. Partner's counting on you. Don't give up. Hopefully we'll see you again at some point. Farewell, otherworldly Digimon person. So much going on in so many different digital worlds. Yeah, that's a whole ass like side thing. That's not any of the like established worlds. I hope the Digivolve Megamon and his partner can be happy together again. Forgot to ask its name. We'll meet again, I'm sure. For now, Floaty is waiting for us. Oh wait, that might be it. I don't know if Crackmon had a name yet when they put it in this game. No, I think it has to, right? Because you can Digivolve into it, so it has to have a name. That's funny. Anyway, a lot of made up bullshit. Just like, oh, the White Fang just captured my partner. And there's an organization I had and it like worked, but then it did, and it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just so much nonsense. And honestly, they could have taken like one of the other people, or one of the other partner, they could have taken like Suzuki or Lush or whatever with them, and then they just like show up like a week later or like a couple days later. I don't know why they like tried to do that. Like there was nothing stopping them. Oh my god, I didn't get a single one. Oh, I don't want to do this. I think I have to for the completion. Like, I don't think Bolt Botamon is going to trigger until I do this, but god, am I not excited about it. Is there any other way to get Digistocks? Is there like a place I can buy them? Because just because I can't find them in the wild, the stores aren't randomized. They're just green still. God damn it. No. I don't know. It's so funny that the randomizer just completely like the very first item and I can't get it. I guess the solution to this, if I like truly get sick of it, is I could just like, I think I could just remove the randomizer and then just like add it back. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. We're getting some now. I hate that this is what I have to do. This is so slow and monotonous. I guess it doesn't take that much time, at least. Like, they just do one attack. Alright. Well, haven't done it in a while, but I do still take notes. I just haven't had to look at my notes in a while. Let me bring them up while I do this. Also, I know there's like one left, but it just makes more sense for me to just wait and just reset the fight. Important ticket instructions for my upcoming concerts. I'll check that later. Okay. I gotta remember what I've actually talked about already. I think I've mentioned this already, but I want to bring it up again because I think it's really funny. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I heard someone call estrogen, like, you know, for transitioning. I heard someone call them feminems, and I just think that's really funny. That's it. That's all I wrote. I heard it, and I was like, I want to repeat this because I want that to be like a known term because it's very funny. And I think it is starting to catch on. I want to write. We were actually talking about this part. This is a different thing. We were talking about this in the Discord, actually just yesterday, I think. But I wrote this down a while ago. Just as a general thing, I think it's pretty cool that VTubers are taking off and like becoming more established, because I know people were like apprehensive about them originally. They're not really that different from just having a webcam. Like, it's just for reactions and stuff like that, just so you can like interact with the stream more. Like, I get why people are like apprehensive about them, because there's like almost like an uncanny valley type of situation with them, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I didn't really watch any VTubers for a pretty long time, but the like one streamer I watch, Rainer Veas Jr., started collabing with a VTuber called Chibi Doki, and she's just funny. It's like, she's a little fucking gremlin, but she's funny. And you know, he slowly started collabing with more people and stuff, and I was like, okay. And so I just gave more people a shot. I'm like, yeah, I mean, not anything against VTubers. I think it's fine. I remember, I think the only time I was like kind of not on board with a VTuber is I still watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I watch Little Kribo watches and reports back on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is a very funny series too. And I think he used a Yami Yugi VTuber for one of them, and was just like in character the whole time. And I'm like, I'm not really here for Yami Yugi. I'm here for Martin, for Little Kribo. So it's just sort of, that was the one time I was kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, but for the most part, I don't have any problems with VTubers. I think people have, a couple of people have asked me here and there, would I ever do a VTuber like model? The answer is no. I think that if I hadn't started when I did, I could see myself maybe doing a VTuber instead. I don't know if how obvious or how public this is, but I was a little worried about going on camera the first time. I think I did it for one of my anniversaries. I think it was streaming Cyber Sleuth. But I was finally on screen, just like, I'm not that confident in like, you know, how I look, or I wasn't at the time, I should say. And so I was like, I don't know. And then I just sort of started doing it because I went a little bit numb, where I was just sort of like, I don't give a shit. Just like, I don't care, whatever. And that's still how I approach it, I think. Where I'm just like, now I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I think I'm a good enough entertainer where I can, like, you know, my expressions are good, I can hold it and stuff like that. And more importantly, and I think this is an important lesson for anyone, just kind of gotten more confident in myself. Just like, I don't think I'm a bad looking guy. I think I'm fine, right? So I'm like, I don't, you know, it doesn't bother me anymore. And like, even more, when people like compliment me, oh shit, dude, that's the best. I recommend getting compliments. If you haven't before, I recommend trying to get compliments from people, especially strangers. It's very fun. But so like, I was just like, you know, I think if I'd started streaming like 5 years later than I did, or like if I'd like started like my YouTube channel like a bit later, I probably would have done like a VTuber, probably would have been like some like fake Digimon like gremlin looking thing and gone with it. But today, I just don't see the reason to. Just because like I'm so used to streaming with my webcam on at this point that I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Like, don't get me wrong, like I prefer doing videos where there's like no webcam, but when I'm streaming, I just like having a webcam helps me get in like a different mindset. So I'm just like, yeah. At this point, that ship has sailed. Not because I have anything against VTubers, because I'm just like, I just don't need to. They're expensive to rig and to like to model, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with any of that. It's not needed for me. So but yeah, I guess the message here is, if you're like kind of apprehensive about watching VTubers because you're just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. This whole thing is weird. How about that? Like, you watch people play video games online. Don't worry about it. There's no rules here. There's no like specific like guidelines or like what's like cool and what's not. It's a weird situation to begin with. It's all uncharted territory. So don't feel like you have to. Don't feel like it's strange or something. I think that's what helped me kind of just like get used to it. I don't think I really watch any VTubers like on their stream. So maybe that's part of it for me, where it's like I usually watch like collabs where like I'll watch like a human person's like reactions, but I've like popped in now and again to other streams. I don't think it's too bad. What exactly did I write here though? I wrote, glad VTubers are more popular. Thought they were weird at first, but now I don't care. Might have looked into one if I started streaming like 5 years later, but I like the attention too much when people call me handsome, so I don't think I'd use one in the future. If I did, I'd still show my flesh tuber too. That is a funny thing. I do like when VTubers call other people flesh tubers. I think that's a very funny thing to call streamers. 25, 5-4. Okay. This actually isn't taking as long as I thought it would. Let me see. I think I've talked about some of this. I was reminiscing recently, just thinking about the past, and I think I realized that truly the coziest a video game has ever been for me was playing Animal Crossing over summer break on like a rainy day. Ugh. There's nothing like it. Truly a feeling I will never be able to recapture because I have to work now. But like as a kid, just like we're talking like July, like midsummer, rainy day. Like you're inside, you're playing games, and then when you play Animal Crossing and it's raining in Animal Crossing too, you just spend all day fishing for the coelacanth. You just vibing, just a kind of cozy, kind of like darker vibe. Oh man, take me back. I want to go back. It's like I can't. That's a feeling. Like there's a lot of video games where it's like, oh, you want to, like you'll never get back your first playthrough, but you can play games that you played as a kid and like kind of get the nostalgia back a little bit. I can't do that with Animal Crossing. Like I can't replicate that exact feeling, and it hurts to know that. It hurts to know that I'll never have it back. But I was just thinking about that, where it's like I have a very specific memory of like I said, it was raining outside, it was raining in Animal Crossing, and I was like trying to complete my fish collection, and this was like one of the only, I think coelacanth only appears in summer during the rain, so I was trying to do that. I was getting a bunch of like red snappers and zebrafish, and I was like, I finally got one, and I was like, man, this is the life I said as like a 11-year-old. It's like truly life will never get better than this, which isn't true, but you know, it's not untrue. I did this. I was I think I was either walking to a store or no, I remember it now. I know what it was. Because I'm reading my note. My note says, got to watch someone mentally prepare for their shift at a grocery store. Just a deep sigh before walking in. I do remember what this was. I went to a grocery store in like the middle of a day. I was like on my lunch break. You know, when you're an adult and you work from home, if you have a lunch break, sometimes you have to go do errands in the background. It's not great, but it happens. But I was on my lunch break. So there's like 3 of them here. I can do this. And I think I had to like, I was like answering a text or something, so I like paused for a second. But then like as I'm walking up, I see someone get out of the car, look up at the store, like just like look kind of like up at like the logo for the store, look back down and just go. And I was like, that's too real. That's too real. And it was like a couple minutes before the hour changed over. So I was like, I've been there. I don't think, that's what I really like about my current job, is I don't think I've had, maybe like a couple, like when I've been like in a really, really busy time. But like for the most part, I don't think I've ever like sat down on my computer, looked at it, and just sort of went, and then just opened it up and started working. I don't think I've had that feeling since working retail. Whereas at GameStop, I would do that every day. And when I worked at overnight shifts, it was probably about half the time, which is just objectively very funny. Hey, we got 30. All right, let's go talk to Rena. That didn't take too long. I have a lot of... what is this? I don't remember. Like, I've talked about this earlier in the series. I write down my dreams sometimes. But like it's been so long since I wrote these down and since I've like talked about them, I do not remember having these dreams. This one just says, had a dream I was in a small house alone. I think I lived there. Food kept mysteriously appearing in the fridge that I didn't buy, and items kept appearing from another family. I also woke up on the roof balcony on an air mattress to a view of the ocean once during it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I don't remember this at all. What? What? Excuse me? This did happen. I think I talked about this in the series, but I went to the One Piece Day at the Red Sox over the summer. Basically just like One Piece themed. There was like a special bobblehead you could get. And there was like a live band playing like different anime themes. I could hear them from our seats. So like, because we like went to our seats a little bit earlier. And I remember specifically hearing the boom, 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 boom. Like, that's not One Piece. That's Evangelion. And I remember thinking like that was pretty, I was like, that was pretty rad. So some big trumpeting, which I thought was pretty cool. Big trumpeting, also my band name. Hey, apprentice of mine, you did it, didn't you? I count 30 Digistocks, thanks. Smile. This time I have a real reward for you. Hang on just a sec. Here it is. You received 30 Digistocks. You're such a piece of shit. What, I thought you'd be happier than that. You say these are just the 30 Digistocks you brought me? No, look here. See, these have my autograph. That's cool, right? That makes them worth a lot more. You could put a few of them up for auction. Sorry. You're probably too choked up to speak, right? On to the next training session. Drum roll, please. It says to bring a super regen disc. I think I just got one of those. A super double disc and a full remedy disc. They're all top grade and really rare. Things a tamer would want to have on hand. Off with you, apprentice. I mean, my precious little apprentice. You should be able to do this one easily. Oh, Forrest, what are we saying about this? Okay, you have to talk to both of them. Bring the right ones. Okay. All right.
Hey.
What else do I have here? Oh wait, yeah, this happens. I forgot about this. This is a good dream. I do remember having this one.
Ready?
So I dreamt I was in a different city for a wedding, and I was like hanging out with the groomsmen all day, being a gremlin, just kind of being like, "Heh, we don't have to do anything because we're the groomsmen." And we get to the venue, and then the bride arrives, and they walk up to the altar, and it's my partner. It's my girlfriend, and I was like, "Wait, huh?" And there's a split second where I'm like, "Wait, is she?" And then everyone asks if I knew that I was the groom. Or I was like, wait, hold on, wait. I'm like the Mr. Krabs like blurred meme, like what? And so everyone was like, you knew you're the groom, right? So I was like, so then I played it off with my like natural charisma. I was like, yeah, of course I knew, like, you know, like of course I knew I was the groom. I didn't know. I just. The idea that I had a dream that I was like at my own wedding without my knowledge, and then I was just like, yeah, this is fine. Like I'll just I'm close enough with my partner where if I found myself in that situation, I'd actually go, well, I'm already here, but neither of us plan on marriage or want to get married. So it's not something that would happen, but like I am close enough with them that like if it got to that point, I would be like, well, all right, that just sort of like, all right, well, I'm here. 2 large recovery, 2 large MP. Okay. So I have a super double. What do I need again? Her email is just exclamation points. Super regen disc, super double disc, full remedy disc. So, super regen disc. Super double disc. I don't have a super recovery disc. I do need to make one. Full remedy disc? That doesn't sound right. Is it full remedy? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is full remedy. Okay. I think you need like 10 recoveries. Yeah. All right, should be done. Let me wait for the next day, just because we're like almost there, and I'd rather just sleep in the town. Let's check out the new training area. I think I should be able to upgrade Max now, right? Oh no, none of them are trained hard enough. There's this like strange, I don't know what this is, like a space washing machine. Because I get the rest here. These all make sense to me. Also, it's so weird that you can like walk around here, but there's just no reason to. Okay. You know what? Let's just speed this up. I wasn't really monitoring my my stress. I think I just like got lucky because it was those Phantom Nectar also reduce stress. Oh, this is an important one, and I really, if there's truly one thing that I can get that can really drive home for my writings here, for my musings. There's one thing in particular I want to talk about, and I think it's very important. So, I like following animal pages on my social media. You know, it'll be like, oh, here's like, you know, Beefaroni the cat. Here's like this cat. Here's this like, this dog. Here's this like iguana or some shit. Like, I like following pet pages because I just like seeing pictures of people's pets. I don't think it's weird. If I could just follow like a more generic page that was just like, here's like a kitten every day, I'll do that too. That works too. I just like seeing pets. I like seeing animals. They're cute. I don't own any. I like to live vicariously. It's fine. I don't think that's weird. I think most people do that. That's why those accounts have like billions of followers. But there's one thing I cannot fucking stand. And it's easily one of my biggest pet peeves. Pet peeve, get it? Because pet like Instagram and stuff. And it's when the person running the account, the person taking the photos of their pet, tries to speak as if they are the pet. So they'll like speak in like broken English or like baby talk, and I can't fucking stand it. I hate it so much because it's so maybe it's immersion breaking, where I'm like, well, now I know this is just a dickhead typing out baby speech on a fucking computer, and I don't want to follow this anymore. Like, I think the perfect example is Jorts the cat. Not of doing it correctly. Whereas, like, you know, mostly Jorts the cat just posts like pro-union stuff, which is also good. But sometimes they'll do like a picture of Jorts the cat or Gene, and they'll describe it in like English, but they'll just say like, people wanted me to attend a meeting, I couldn't be bothered. But they'll just like say it in normal English. I'm like, that's fine, I'm okay with that. But it's when it's like, me thinkums that I get some crumsies from like fucking or from dinners, and it's just like a cat eating like a churro. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Why are we doing this? Like, just speak like a normal human, or just like don't even put a caption. Just be like, oh, here's my cat. It's doing a great thing. You don't have to speak like a fucking Gollum to run a social media page. It's awful. I hate it. It like makes my skin crawl. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yo, what's this? You got him. Show me. Super regen disc, super double disc, and a full Remy disc for sure. Well, that cinches it. Yeah, I'm glad I asked you. You were the right choice. Let me just autograph these. What's that? No? Oh, really? Well, okay, in the next training session, this one's a little crazy. Come back tomorrow. Today you should rest up, my dear apprentice. Oh, how am I going to kill a fucking day? Oh, I should have done it last night. Damn it. I didn't know.
Over here.
I didn't know. All right. Well, I'll focus on that next time. I like assume that I need to do this because I haven't gotten any emails about Botamon, but maybe if I just like go into Digimon's house, it'll start it. I think that's the last thing I have to do. So I've cleared 3 of the DLC stories. I think there's 4 or 5 total. So I guess Reno would be the 4th one. Let me see what changed with you guys. Ooh, it's fancier and bigger in here. Did your prices go down? No? You're worthless to me. Let's see. Devil chips, right? You have all the like weird evolution items. Okay. Got some good items in stock. Take a look. You've got the different drinks, but you upcharge for them. I mean, Phantom Nectar for 50,000. I know you can get it from the vending machine, but that is actually worth the price of like the premium there. The rest aren't. And you just want to know when I've like made money. Okay, right. He just says I'm rich. All right. I think you might be able to do that daily if you have enough money, and then he just like keeps giving you Numon stuff. I don't remember how it works. Anyway, well, I think we'll wrap up there. I'll try and kill like a day off screen because I'm probably just gonna train through it. It's not gonna, just whatever like passes time the fastest. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next part. I think I can safely say 1 or 2 parts left. Next part might be the last one, might be the second to last. I don't know, but we're getting close. So thank you guys for watching. Shine Greymon, calm the fuck down. Relax, dude. I'll move. Like, Jesus. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Oh, hold on. Goodbye.